Welcome back. Day one of Gravity.
Zach's garage just pulled up to the scene.
Cool, sir, man.
As you can see, they're trying to kick us out. Currently doing a virtual tour of the Jaguar XJ220. Triple A, you know what that stands for? Most importantly, we've got the gear, we've got the camera in here, and the tripod. Let's roll. It's actually quite nice to see what the event hall looks like before everyone's set up and everyone's ready. Gives you a full scope of actually how big the venue is. One and only Zach's Garage has pulled up to the scene. If you know already, we've got a 3D virtual tour of Zach's Garage on the website, which is autoviewpoint.co.uk, to explore cars and showrooms in 3D. But let's see what Zach has brought with him today. First and foremost, the Lamborghini Miura. Then we've got the 300 SL, or the 300 SL Goldwing. We've got the Lamborghini Countach, the Koenigsegg CCR. Hopefully we can also get a virtual tour of this. The Koenigsegg Regera, and once again, if you'd like to see this car in 3D, we've got a 3D interactive virtual tour of the Regera on the website. And then this one, I'll be honest with you, I think this is the D-type, or the C-type. I can tell you it's a Jaguar, so if I'm wrong, I know someone's going to comment, oh dude, you got it wrong. Whatever, man. This is what Zach has brought along with him today, so hopefully we can also capture this inside the event virtual tour. But yeah, man, this is, Brad's going to do a little bit of assistance here, getting capturing shots of all the cars coming around. Whilst he does that, I'm going to go head back inside to complete the virtual tour of Gravity. We're currently doing a virtual tour of the Jaguar XJ220. I believe that's the name, but this is what the scan itself looks like. Okay, so the spots that you're currently seeing here is where I've placed the camera to capture a 3D scan. Currently the car is inside the driver's seat. So if I tap on the tag here, number 37, that shows you exactly the image that we've scanned from that position. So this is all before we've edited everything. So yeah, so we've got one more scan on the passenger seat, and then we should be done. Finito. Well, we're not finished. Finished for the day. So that was, when did we get? About 4 or 5 hours of scanning. Let me show you what I currently got. So that is what we've been working on this afternoon, evening. As you can tell, I'm very, very tired. But like I said before, all those scan points there are different viewpoints where you'll be able to view the scan point. But now we've got to head off home because it is currently 8:30. I'm tired, I'm hungry. What are we gonna eat, Chris? What are you thinking? It's Friday, chicken and chips?
Not in Birmingham.
But yeah, man, so tomorrow we're probably gonna be back here early doors. Probably around maybe 7 o'clock. see if we can finish off the rest of this wall. So the main spaces that we need to scan is Zach's garage section, which I believe you guys saw some of the cars coming off the trailer. But yeah, so this space here as well, and Zach's garage bit, is the last space we need to scan. But as you can see, they're trying to kick us out, so we need to get a move on and get out of here.
Okay guys, welcome back. We're live again for day one of Gravity, and today we're creating an interactive, well, to be fair, yesterday we created an interactive virtual tour of the NEC Birmingham, but today you're going to be joining me around for an exclusive walk around of Gravity at the NEC. Mercedes, because I don't know what GT variation it is. This is done by MSL Customs. So MSL Customs, if this video gets a lot of views, I'm gonna need my sponsorship, man. Oh, sorry, man, apologies. People are just beating me up. But there's a lot of noise happening here, so let's see what's going on. Hey, we've got some low riders, you know.
13-inch for small low wheels. Gets the car lower to the floor.
We're doing a little bit of presentation today of Noir. Noir, right? Noir.
Oh, yeah.
Is that French or?
It's French for black.
French for black, okay. Let's take a look at some of the air fresheners.
So we've gone with the theme of going black completely. So
Okay.
as you can see the cans, they're black as well.
Wicked.
The walls all over them, luxury air fresheners, and they all smell like designer fragrances.
Wicked.
So since we have inspired by, for example, Dior Sauvage, Aventus Creed, Bleu de Chanel, very well-known fragrances as well, as well as our own ones. This one is called Noir Oud, very good. And what makes these special, guys, is they're highly concentrated perfume oil inside these, and they last very long.
Yeah.
Not to mention the blast on these.
Let's let me.
Go on.
You know what that is? Luscious, that one right there. Yeah, so listen guys, make sure you check out the brand. Honestly, they've got some serious different smells here. Grey Oud, Rogue, G-Girl, that's a little bit of me.
So guys, if you're going to be interested in buying Noir and you're coming through the YouTube, use discount AVP10 for 10% off of your order at noir-store.co.uk. AVP10.
Hey you man,
That's it.
I need to get paid. Make sure you go and get some of these, you know. AVP10. Hey, don't miss out on me. I got rent to pay this month. I just wanted to pop over and introduce M-Star a little bit. Give us a little bit of information about the brand and the business.
We do anything BMW, tuning, styling, bodywork, repairs, maintenance. Yeah, we've got a couple of demo cars with us. An M5 exterior converted 540 Touring.
Let's take a look at this one quickly. So what is it exactly you guys have done to this vehicle? I mean, in terms of customizations.
This generation, they don't make a M5 Touring, so we took a 540 Touring, did a full genuine M5 exterior conversion on it, fully resprayed it, BMW Velvet Blue, lowered it, wheels, exhaust, carbon kit. And yeah, it's turned out like you see it now.
It's looking amazing. Listen, Noir gave me a free air freshener. Are you going to give me the car to drive away with today?
I've always got a freebie for you.
Hey, free. Hey, you man. That's 2 in 1.
After my guy, come on.
No, I appreciate it. But honestly, guys, listen, if you need your modifications, you need to head down to M-Star. Make sure you check them out. They've got some insane looking cars. I mean, look at what you've got in front of you here. This is different. You ain't going to see this nowhere else. But just remember, you came to AVP, and make sure you check out M-Star then, all right? Okay, people. 2 bags in. We just got here, baby. Apparently, this was pieced together by someone who works for Monsters Energy, and they're also a tattoo artist. So they decided to bring the collaboration of tattoos and the automotive scene together to develop this insane design that you've got on the engine here. I do want to touch it, but I can't. So to the back of the car, we've got the same pattern that we found on the window trims, on the rear window as well, so you can actually see. Get closer, Brad. We want them to make sure they can see. You can see the pattern coming across here, and then what does that say? Oh, that's some bad things. That says big. Today we're with Maxon Designs and we're taking a look at this cool M2 that the guys have worked on. So could you tell us a little bit more about the car, please?
Yeah, so it's a brand new demo car. What we've done, we've got it into the warehouse, seen what we need to do with it. It definitely needed a low line kit. We put the side skirts, rear diffuser on the back and a front splitter here. We've lowered it, we put it on Vossens, and we've put a big carbon fibre spoiler on it with a light intakes, because we want to be innovative, we want to show people something new, what we can do.
Yeah.
So we thought, why not put a big brake light in a spoiler? Nobody else has done it with a first. It's the first in the UK, and why not show it off? People getting early orders earlier this year.
Okay.
We got it a little bit late, unfortunately, but we've managed to push development,
turn it around
really quick, just in time for Gravity 2023, which we're very, very happy with.
Wicked. So remember, guys, if you want your MT looking as amazing as this, you need to head to Maxon Designs, where you can get different kits for the car. And yeah, there's no discount code on this one, I'm gonna be real with you, but probably the most unique and amazing M2 that I've seen today, and that's Maxon Designs. All right, this is the main man himself.
Hello.
This is the main man himself. Like I said, guys,
my man Toye.
if you want to check out the most official podcast for business owners and entrepreneurs,
Most official podcast.
official, yeah, this is the guy you need to check out. Remember, can you tell us a little bit more about some of the guys that you've interviewed?
Yeah, of course. So on the TV as we speak right now, we've got Misha, and that was the first episode that we actually did where we went abroad to film it.
Wicked.
So about 2 weeks ago, we got in, we smashed it over to the Nürburgring in the van, made that van do speeds that it wasn't actually used to doing.
Yeah.
And because what Misha did was he actually gave us a lap of the ring at the same time we were basically doing the podcast just after. So we flew around the ring, and the video of me in that is crazy. But take a look at the van. We've had to put 5 layers of soundproofing in, because basically, obviously, we could be anywhere doing a podcast. We could be in a Holiday Inn car park next to the M4. If you come in a second, come and join us.
Wow.
It literally goes silent basically in here, so you can't hear a thing.
You know, doing podcasts itself, one of the most important things is having the right space and the right venue. But if you've got something that's on wheels that you can take it to anywhere,
That's the whole point of it, is to be able to take the studio to the guest, so that they only need 1 hour of their time rather than them tracking 3.5 hours to sit in your shed.
But remember, guys, Road to Success of podcasts, make sure you check them out on YouTube, on Instagram, make sure you check out Ben as well. I'll probably, well, I say I like I'm the editor, I'm not the editor. I'll get Brad to put some Instagram handles in the bottom, and just make sure you check out the Road to Success podcast, all right? Okay guys, so listen, I'm here today with Zishan, the founder and the owner of XUK. I wanted to ask a few questions to you.
Yeah.
The journey to the company, what brought you here?
Wow. Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo, yeah?
Yeah. So when I was younger, I had a paper shop, a newspaper shop.
Okay.
And it opened up very early hours.
Yeah.
And I didn't have nothing much to do, so bought myself a PlayStation 3.
Yeah?
I don't know if it was a 3 or a 2 or a 1, I can't remember anyway.
Yeah.
And I used to play Gran Turismo whilst there was no customers.
Yeah.
And as I got further on in the game, I started winning special cars, and they were classed as LM cars, and they were always wide body. And from the age of 14, 15, 16, that's all I knew. And then as I grew up and I started purchasing cars, I wanted to make it a reality. So
clearly you have, though.
chasing the dream since the age of like 15, 16.
The dream is here, because someone has to pinch me, because sometimes I'm looking at these cars thinking I'm still dreaming. But honestly, Zishan, your favorite, I think I've already told you which one is my favorite, which is the Q8 just here. This is my favorite. Honestly, this is serious. It looks like it says, hey, get in my way, right off.
The journey took 5.5 years. That was my guinea pig.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the guinea pig. It's not much of a guinea pig now, because it looks complete and it looks slick as always. I can't even see where the headlights are. Wait.
Yeah, I got them.
Okay.
Good is to see.
It's okay. But
So this was the guinea pig. I designed this kit 4 times. I was never happy with the lines, how they flowed against the vehicle. I needed it to flow seamlessly. And that led me to make the kit 4 times, and then this is the finished product.
Yeah, cool.
So it was 3D printed. When I say guinea guinea pig. It helped me choose my printers. It helped me choose the software to design the products with. It helped me choose my 3D printer, which I went through 4. I needed them to be successful and give me good prints. And that's why I say 5.5 years, because it was a learning process, but I didn't give up. When I finished this in end of March 2023, I spoke to myself and I said, yo Z, you need to challenge yourself. What can you do now that you know everything?
Yeah.
I had a GTR sat there.
Yeah.
I jumped in the GTR, 2 months, and I had this done.
Wow. 2 months?
2 months.
And you know, there was something you shared early on it with the car, which essentially was your guinea pig, that it allowed you to pick your 3D printer. How many 3D printers was it you went through before you said?
4 3D printers.
Wow.
I started off with 15 Creality CR10 version 2s.
Yeah.
I went to a show called Formnext, which is an advanced engineering show. It focuses on 3D printing technology, what's going on in the world.
Yeah. Okay, so
I was approached by some friends. They showed me this model and they asked me if I could make it, and I said I can make it, but I've got a show coming up. And they dropped it heavy on me, man. They said, imagine if this was at the show, and I was
friends
like,
for you, eh?
I'll try.
Yeah.
4 weeks, 3.5, 4 weeks.
Wow. So
5.5 years to 3.5, 4 weeks, and we have this. So huge difference in time.
most definitely.
Sacrifice, sacrifice in family, life, health. It gets you somewhere.
Yeah, clearly.
You've got to have to sacrifice something.
Yeah.
It's not a walk in the park.
But you know, I think we were saying this earlier, is that now you're reaping the rewards of your sacrifices that you've made in terms of building cars that people have not seen before and using technology that people are not using and being innovative.
And if they are used to it, they're used to it on a small desktop scale.
Yeah.
So they print an ashtray or a badge for a car, and when they see something like this, I mean, whilst we were conversating earlier, you heard people approaching us.
Yeah.
They weren't interrupted, but they were just intrigued on how we were able to print a part in one piece at such large volume, in terms of size, and it's down to the size of the printer.
Yeah.
So I gave them the information on what printer I use, and I'm not hiding anything. I don't want anybody to be in the same predicament I was in when I was trying to learn this. And I don't believe in hiding information. If anybody wants to know, I'm here to help. I don't do training courses. I don't charge 10 grand.
Yeah.
I'll just give you it. But you know, you're not going to take no hair off my back.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, most definitely. I mean, as you guys can see, this is still a working process itself. But to think that this was pieced together in 3.5 weeks, 3.5 weeks, that is pretty impressive. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what this is going to look like once complete. I don't think we've got much left to do,
but the side's got a side skirt missing.
Okay.
But if you go on that side, when I was arriving here, I arrived with this piece here. Can you see the split? Because the volume of the printer won't print that in one piece, but it'll do it in 2.
Okay.
So when we got here, we didn't have this and that. We printed it overnight. Whilst we were setting up, we drove all the way back, picked it up, and this morning we attached it.
Wow.
We've done no sanding, nothing. And this is all down to the years of experience on understanding the fact that when you're 3D printing, you have some loss in size because of the heat, the temperature. And you have to take that into consideration when you're designing.
Yeah.
So you have a loss of size by, I'd say, 4 or 5%. So you have to increase the diameter of your product in order for you to overcome this problem.
Okay.
And then this is the example I can give you today. That has just fit like a glove from edge to edge. That's at the edge of the door and it's fit and it's matched. I haven't done nothing to make it fit better.
Straight on.
Straight on.
Brother, once again, thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Right, so guys, listen, that concludes Gravity's show for you. I've given you some interviews of a few people here, showing you some wicked cars. We still need to develop part of the whole virtual tour, so that's what we're gonna get cracking on with. But thank you for joining me, and let me get to work. What's going on, people, and thank you very much for making it to the end of this video. Now, I'm sure you're probably wondering, where is the Gravity Show virtual tour? So I've got some good news for you. The virtual tour has now been uploaded to our website. In order to check it out, all you simply need to do is head to autoviewpoint.co.uk or simply click the link in the description box below. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell notification if you like to view more virtual tours or see some of the behind the scenes to us creating the virtual tours. But I appreciate you joining me on this one, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.